Hello, welcome to PreFlight TV. I'm Mark Newman. This is episode number 5. Welcome to the show today. We're going to do something a little different. Today we're here with Amy Sedgwick, and we're going to ask the question to our friends, you want to go flying this weekend? Which, of course, we know the answer to half the time.
Yeah. Not with you.
I understand that you have some stories that would seem like you'd be afraid to fly. Are you afraid of flying in a little plane?
Yeah, I was just going to say, not commercially, but I did go up in an airplane, little Cessna, and I felt like I was in well, first of all, I did not feel comfortable with the pilot. Another story. But I felt like I was in a Volkswagen Bug in the air. I mean, I felt like the windshield was right here. And a Bug, not a Beetle, because, of course, the Volkswagen Beetle has the dashboard and the Bugs didn't. It's the one with the windshield straight up and down. But everything was like here and here. I mean, I felt like a mime in a box trying to get out.
What kind of plane it was? Do you remember?
I don't. I think it was just little Cessna, but I
think it was a Cessna, like a 152 or something like that.
Don't know. It was a while ago, and I've tried to erase it from my memory so much so. I mean, we just went from Seattle, Friday Harbor, had a little lunch, and came back, and so that was cool. But I tell you what, my feet were happy to hit the ground.
Okay. And your dad used to fly, or not?
No, my Uncle Dave.
Oh, your uncle.
So when I was a kid, I thought my Uncle Dave was the coolest because he flew, and we got to go up in the plane and whatnot. But my Uncle Dave did meet his fate in his airplane, which I'm pretty sure that's how he wanted to go, die, as in crash die, but probably a little earlier than he had planned on, because he was a young man.
I don't think anybody really wants to die. I suppose given the choice,
well,
you're going to die today.
Everyone's
in which way do you want to fly?
Someday you're going to die, I'm going to die. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah. I'm just saying, given the choice,
right.
I would choose that, but
yeah, long drawn out illness, where you're feeding tube and whatnot, or go down in your favorite airplane. I mean, it was his passion.
Yeah, granted.
Okay, all right. So anyway, small airplanes and me, not so much.
So that was your only experience with that one Cessna that you think?
Flying with my Uncle Dave when I was a kid, because I did get to go up fairly regularly. Although I did go on a seaplane, totally loved that. For some reason, I felt more secure knowing that we were landing on water. Yeah.
Kenmore Air?
No, not Kenmore. The other little airport, right? Also on South Lake Union.
I don't know.
Smaller operation.
Okay. I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's it's over closer to East Lake.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why though. I felt a little bit safer in that small aircraft with the pontoons on the bottom.
Okay, was that? Oh, I wish I could tell you. Was that a big rotary engine?
Like a rotary phone?
No, did it have like
my mother used to have?
Did it look like an old style kind of plane with different cylinders sticking out of the front, or was it more Cessna-like?
Older.
Or did
it
have
older
like?
Style.
It was. So it looked like. Did it look?
Can you draw for me?
No, I can't draw.
Can we get out the Etch-a-Sketch, please? We're toasting to our 5th episode here today.
Yeah, because these things are really hard to make. Actually, they're really hard. They're pretty easy to film. Amy and I we whipped through them pretty quickly. The green screen is pretty, which I'll show you just here, right? Green screen. Back now. The green screen is a pain in the butt, and especially when I do the big wide shots, that really takes the longest time.
I know. I spend hours editing the green screen. I do none of it.
Yeah. So let's see. So being that you had one bad experience and an uncle that's died, I mean, how did he? What happened to his plane?
It crashed.
Okay. Well, I mean, did you know?
I was pretty small, so I don't think they were discussing I was pretty young.
Oh, so no one told you.
I'm still small, but I was pretty young, so I don't think they were. I don't
so
remember
you've had
the details of it.
3 small
aircraft.
3. No, 1 good experience. 2. Well, 1 wasn't your experience, but 1 was a bad memory, and the other one's a bad memory.
Bad memory, also. Yeah.
Okay. So.
Sorry, can I interrupt you?
Sure.
I just did.
Sure.
The other thing about small aircrafts is you feel everything so much more.
Yeah, it's like a small boat. I mean,
every
in
little
fact, think of it like a boat. If you go out on a big ocean liner, which is like 747, you know, or whatever.
right.
It's
If you go out on the Titanic, you're also going to drown. So you know what? Just stay on the ground.
No, it's in fact, if you think about all of the turbulence, all turbulence is exactly the same thing as waves. In fact, it's waves in the air. So when you feel chop, it's exactly the same thing in the air. It's that the airplane is going through different pressures of air, and
So it's a choppy day.
so it's a choppy day. It's exactly the thing. So people get upset about that, but you just have to realize no different than a boat. This just happens to be a choppy day.
Except no different than a boat, except that if you
A boat can sink. No, a boat can sink, and you can
but
drown.
I can swim.
But if you're 5 miles out, doesn't matter. Well, I mean, I suppose you have life preservers and all that kind of stuff. But all right. So anyway, just to say it, I mean, planes. I don't know why your uncle died, but normally, like the engine dies on an aircraft, it has a glide slope. Doesn't come down like a rock. It's not even helicopter don't come down like rocks. If the engine dies in a helicopter, they can get to the ground without being a rock. I mean, only the space shuttle comes down like a rock.
Speaking of rocks, what
Are we drinking?
are we drinking here? We're having a single malt Scotch here because this airplane experience actually has driven me to drink. No, I'm kidding.
So, if I were to ask you to go up in a plane, would you do it, or would you be afraid?
I would go up in a plane with you.
All right. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Wow. You should feel pretty. That's a pretty big compliment.
Okay. Good.
Because what I didn't tell you is the other person I went up in a plane with, where we shot over to Friday Harbor and we had some lunch, was later arrested for being a con artist. So I'm not even sure he was actually a pilot. Not a good idea. But I will fly with you.
Oh, well, okay. Then what we should do is have an episode in the plane and just have you white knuckling the whole way. We'll go
like
up
planes, trains, and automobiles when they're holding the dashboard. I love that scene.
We'll go up on a really clear day, which has the most turbulence. And
really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
So the day that you can see the most, it's most beautiful, where everybody's, let's go.
Yeah, that's the day with the most
Is the
turbulence.
day when it's the choppiest.
Yeah. The day that's the smoothest air. All the pilots know this, but the day with the smoothest air is the overcast, smoggy days. Those are perfect, clear, no chop at all days.
Kind of like beer goggles in a bar. The cloudier the image, the better looking it is.
Never really thought of it that way. Only you.
That's why I'm here.
All right. Well, we will at some point.
I would love that.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I'm trying to right now. I'm not rated to fly IFR in the Cirrus, and so I'm going through a process of doing that. It's not a rating, but you have to get.
You're not rated to fly IFR?
In
OMG.
In the Cirrus. In the Cirrus. IFR, Instrument Flight Rules. So I fly through clouds. I can fly through clouds, but the Cirrus is a glass panel.
I believe I cannot sing.
Airplane.
But you know what? We should have a theme song. Let's ask everybody to write in. We should have a theme song for this. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. And I should clearly not be the one to sing said theme song. Unless, of course, it's sign language. I'll sing it in sign language. How's that? I'll sing it in Braille. I know a little bit of Braille. I have a Braille tattoo.
A Braille tattoo?
I do. You haven't seen it yet.
It
probably doesn't show up. It's very small. It says love. Perché l'amore è ciego. Because love is blind.
Yeah. Very clever.
I'm a walking oxymoron.
Okay.
So, wow, we have this on tape. I will get up in a small airplane with you. Right after I have another drink.
Yeah. Well, it's 8 hours from bottle to throttle. That's what they say. That's what they
Does
tell
that
me.
mean the whole bottle?
No, it's probably a little bit
I
longer
take
than
things
8 hours.
very
for the whole
literally.
bottle.
You should know that about me. I have a certain naivete that some find charming, but usually like to use it against me to make fun of me. But when you say bottle to throttle, I'm thinking
No, it was just
bottle.
a little rhyme that pilots made up. Just means you.
So
after you
generally,
put
you could say pilots like to drink.
You know what? Most of the pilots I know are Scotch drinkers. I don't know what.
I'm one step closer.
You're one step closer. All right. Well, I can't teach you anything because I'm not I am not an instructor. So.
Oh, but you've taught me so much already.
Yeah, that you need to buy 3 iPads and
Which
a pair of headsets. All right, well, thank you for this episode. Thank you for watching. And we've got more to drink. And
Apparently the whole bottle.
No, not the whole bottle. And it'll be like 20 hours from bottle to throttle. Because that would not be.
I'm sorry, you were signing off and I interrupted you so rudely.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Okay.